authorized to fire at will.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to MBRR Media. This is an MBRR Media production. This is another episode in the Justice for Baby Hayven. And I'm going to try and get to it as quickly as possible. Obviously, I've got some things I need to go over here. Thanks for being here in the chat, Jen Thunder, Pam. But yeah, we've got some things to talk about, and they're important things. And this is not going to be a fun video. None of these videos have been fun. None of the shorts have been fun. None of the story is fun. But this is going to be a hard video. So before we get started, by the way, I know my scroll down below has some incorrect information in it. We will be fixing that. I'm one man, and to that end, if you are not a channel member yet, please become a channel member. And when I mean member, I don't mean a subscriber. I really appreciate everybody that subscribes, but I do really need some people to come in and become channel members. And you can do that here. You can do it at Subscribestar. Would love to have a couple of people come in as show producer levels, which would be the highest level of monthly support for the channel. I have needs and I have expenses, and this is a side hustle for me. I wish it were my primary, but if you have it in your heart to become a channel member, I would really appreciate that. To help me keep things going, I would appreciate you sharing this. I would appreciate you liking it, pushing this out to anybody that you think needs to see it. And if you don't have a monthly budget that you can afford to do channel membership with, super chats are very, very much appreciated. Super thanks if you watch on replay. There's now a hype option. You can click the hype button if you're watching this on YouTube, and this pushes in the hype algorithm. We need a lot of eyes on this story. We need a ton of eyes on this story. I've sent this story out now to a couple of platforms that are big, that I'm hoping that they'll get some attention. But our goal with this story is justice for Baby Hayven and for her family, for Caden and Kaylin and for Heidi, but mostly to bring Baby Hayven home. But also our goal with this is to begin to teach people how you protect yourselves in these situations. How do you prevent a medical kidnapping? How do you prevent law enforcement, social workers? How do you prevent the government from walking all over you? I've had a conversation with Baby Hayven's family on several occasions, via text mostly. Some of what happened in this situation was preventable, and that's not to blame the family. I want you to understand that. That's not to blame the family, people. We have been conditioned to comply. The entire process of government indoctrination starts in the public school system, and you were taught to comply with everybody from teachers to janitors to cops to social workers to you name it. If they work for the government, you have been taught to comply. And we've been taught that if you comply, things can't go poorly for you. You've been taught to trust them. And if you trust them and you comply, things can't go poorly for you. What could possibly go wrong if you trust the government? Because they wouldn't lie to you, right? Government's not going to lie to you. Government's never going to do anything to hurt you. But we know all of that is untrue. And so we're going to do something with this stream that we have that, that it's going to look repetitive, but we're going to do something with this stream. And I want everybody to understand, I am not blaming the family. But we're going to do something with this stream so that you learn, so that you can understand how to take charge and how to be responsible for yourself in these situations. We need your eyes on this, not just to get views, but we need you to view this to learn. Because if you're one of those people that's out there and you have always trusted government, if you've always said, well, what could possibly go wrong if I trust government? If what could possibly go wrong if I let the cop in my house? What could possibly go wrong if I let the social worker in my house? This video is going to show you what goes wrong when you trust the government, when you trust the cop, when you trust the social worker, when you think you could talk to them safely. It's never going to end well for you. When they show up at your door, it's too late to trust them. It's too late to trust them. So we can't stop what's happened to Heidi and to Caden and to Kaylin. We can't stop what's already happened to Baby Hayven. We could fight for justice for Baby Hayven now, but you can learn. And that's what we're going to do. Some of you will have recognized this. We've already watched this part, but we're going to watch it again. And this is where we're going to start our breakdown. This is Audrey. This is Tristan or Triton or something. And the video camera is Officer Robbie Flerick of the St. Charles, Minnesota Police Department. These two are from the Winona County Social Services Division.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Sorry, can I need to talk to Kaylin, please?
In regards to?
We have a report with concerns about the baby. This is Triton. He's another worker with our office.
What county are you through?
Winona. I'm Audrey. Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I come in?
Yeah.
Okay. Can Triton come in?
Yeah.
No. She asked. She knew she couldn't just walk in. She knows this. And we have proof that they know this is not an exigent emergent situation here. So she asked permission to come in. And Heidi already knows. I already warned her this was coming. You never let them in. Heidi, in this moment, this was the first mistake. Now, there's a difference between mistake and what the social worker and the cop have done. They've already colluded. They've already conspired to kidnap Baby Hayven. They've already got this all mapped out. But they know they don't have a warrant. They know they don't have any court order. So they have to mind their P's and Q's. And what they're counting on here is Heidi, being the property owner, being the person who's got control of this home, they're counting on her complying and thinking, as long as I get along, as long as everything goes well, and we have a great conversation, nothing could possibly happen poorly. Nothing bad could happen. See, government employees are like vampires. They need you to invite them in. Because if you don't invite them in, they can't cross that threshold. And if they do cross that threshold without you inviting them in, and they don't have a warrant, they don't have exigency, it's deadly to them in a philosophical sense. And our officer, Robbie Flerick, is going to demonstrate that for us as well.
So we were just there yesterday, and we've been waiting baby at home. I'm going to tell you this.
You mind if I step in, Heidi?
Now notice here, he asked, do you mind if I step in? But he then still, before he even gets permission, the vampire crosses the threshold and asks again. Heidi's already making the mistake of talking. She can't talk. Can't talk. You don't talk. You don't volunteer information to these people. Everything you say can and will be used against you. Do you understand? Not can and could be, but will be used against you.
Hey.
You mind if I step in?
Yeah.
He's already in.
Put Sky in my room.
Come on, I know you're in.
Kayla has C6.
We've already seen this part. We already know what's happening here. We already know the dangers of this. You don't let them in. You do not let them in. Now, we're going to fast forward to the part that proves they knew they didn't have any exigency. They knew they had no emergency. And we showed this part in the last stream 2 weeks ago. But we're going to show you again. And now, keep in mind, you can go back and watch the other videos. But keep in mind that Audrey has been hostile. She's been demanding throughout all of this. She's treated Heidi. She's treated the kids. Excuse me, they're the kids to me. She's Caden and Kaylin. She's treated them like she's in charge, like she gets to run this house. And now Officer Robbie Flerick is going to go outside and he's going to call EMS, emergency medical services. And he's going to show us just how much they know they don't have emergent circumstances here.
No, do not do this. Let her take her daughter. Stop,
She can
Audrey.
ride with EMS.
She's not running with EMS. Let us take her in.
I'm bringing up EMS for my own.
Okay, I'll tell you what. She's not failure to thrive.
Okay, you're not the doctor, Heidi. We will let them assess at the hospital. I don't have a choice but to follow medical recommendations.
Let us take her. Stop.
And I would tell you to go back and watch the last episode in the
606
playlist.
LOC.
Listen closely to what this fat, and by we're going to show pictures of this fat puke.
Can you just page up EMS for evaluation, non-emergent, please?
We're going to play that again. We're going to go back just a little bit. Listen to him, what he says here.
Can you just page up EMS for evaluation, non-emergent, please?
Can you just page up EMS for an evaluation, non-emergent, please? They already know they don't have emergent circumstances here. And he specifically declared this is not an emergency. So what's the problem here? The problem is they've already conspired that they're gonna kidnap baby Hayven. They've already decided to medically kidnap baby Hayven. And this all got set into motion days before. Go back to watch the first video. I give you the timeline. But you go back. This all got set in motion. And Heidi, bless your heart, Heidi, this is not your fault. You made a mistake. No one blames you for this. And you have to stop blaming yourself. Hayven got kidnapped because they decided they were going to kidnap her. You're not to blame for them deciding they were going to kidnap her. You made a mistake. Stop beating yourself up over this, because 98% of the people out there in the United States would have done the exact same thing that you did in this situation. So everybody else, pay attention. Never, ever, ever cooperate in these situations. When they show up at your door, you don't open the door. And if you do open the door, you step outside at best. Otherwise, you talk to them through the door and tell them to get a goddamn warrant and come back. But they didn't have a warrant because there was no grounds for a warrant. There were no grounds for a warrant in this situation. And they knew that, and they were counting on a mistake to be made. If you think you can outwit them 98% of the time, you probably can in a fair fight. But this is not a fair fight. This is the government conspiring against you. The government is conspiring against you. They're always conspiring against you. And there's a whole ton of reasons why they were conspiring. There was a whole ton of reasons why they targeted them. There's a whole ton of reasons why they thought these people were going to be a pushover. They said, look at where they live. We know them. We know things. And we're going to, in future videos, we're going to hear things from this officer, from this cop, from this corrupt cop. He shares things publicly about the mother in this situation, he's got no business even knowing, let alone sharing in public.
Officer is requesting you at 113 Lawrence Lane for medical eval. It's on page 909.
Six oh six, 601.
Go ahead, I'm at route 0 location.
10-4.
Listen closely here.
Like,
I'm observing and saying,
you're observing and you're not listening.
No, I'm observing and asking a question, and you're becoming belligerent towards me because I
Because
asked
this
you
is
a
my
question.
home. Don't walk into my house and tell me what I can and cannot do.
I am going to tell you that you can't smoke in a home with a special needs baby.
And everybody's smoking in the fucking house. It got brought in from the store.
Right, but
And there's
you
another
say that
pepper trail there.
later. I'm not playing this game with you.
I'm not playing this game with you either. You can go stand on the porch, please.
I will be waiting here with the baby because
You can stand on the porch while we can stay in the house
I
with
will
him.
be staying here with the baby.
I'll talk to her.
The words that Heidi just used here were effectively a trespass. She just told Audrey to get out of her house. That's a trespass. And instead of immediately coming to her aid, to Heidi's aid, to the homeowner's aid, the cop says, oh, I'll talk to her. Not talking about Audrey, he's talking about Heidi. He's stepping in. He had a duty in this moment when Heidi trespassed Audrey. He had a duty to remove her. They have no exigency. Remember, they know this is not emergency. And I want you to focus on the face of Kaylin. I want you to focus on the face of this young mother. Do you see the sorrow? Do you see the fear? Do you see the frustration and the uncertainty in her eyes? This is what happens when you trust government. This is what they do.
What, it's everything, Heidi.
I want her out of my house now. He can stay, you can stay, but she can go out on the deck. Please.
Notice how Heidi's brought this down. She's calmed down. She's made it very clear she wants her out. This is a trespass. The very first time she said this, he should have complied and escorted Audrey out. Now he's basically he's going to ask Audrey to leave. And here's where the other mistake, she didn't do anything wrong here. She just made a mistake. She should have kicked the cop out, and she should have kicked this other guy out over on screen right. She should have kicked them all out. They had no right to be there. They had no justification to be there. They had no exigency, and she had every right to kick them all out. And that would have started the ball rolling to shut this down. If you ever find yourself in this situation, if you ever find yourself with vampires in your house, if you ever find yourself with government vampires in your home, you could end the conversation at any time. You can kick them out of your house at any time if it's absent a warrant. And Heidi knows that now. Now you learn from Heidi's mistake.
It's up to you. I don't care. It's up to you.
She's got the concern.
You're
The
here, he's
report.
here. There's two of you. There does not need to be her.
From St. Charles Ambulance,
I don't care what her concern is. She doesn't
See if
have
I can try and calm
her
it down.
concern.
If you don't mind, Audrey.
Do you hear that? I'm going to try and calm them down. And then he says, I'm going to see if I can calm them down. If you don't mind, Audrey. No, not if you don't mind, Audrey. It's get out of this house, Audrey. You've been told that you're being trespassed from inside this home. You need to leave. That's what that cop should have done. And like I said, we're going to be talking about this cop.
Please.
It's not up to him. It's up to her.
She's got the concern.
You're
The
here, he's
report.
here. There's two of you. There does not need to be her.
See if I can try and calm it down. If you don't mind, Audrey. Yeah. If you don't mind staying in here with us. I think Jose will be coming if you want to talk to him.
Okay.
And this fat pig's got his chief coming. Boy, I need backup.
I want her immediately removed from the case. Because nobody's listening. She's walked in and tried to control.
I want her immediately removed.
Yeah.
Like, we had a storm the other night. We brought everything in, the pillows, everything.
Yeah.
Like, don't walk into my house and tell me what to do and how to live in my house.
Okay.
Okay. Number one, baby, Robbie, this is a fucking scale right here. Kayla has C6.
You mind
Kayla
if I-
was, look,
Is it electronic too?
yeah, it's the exact same as what they use in those hospitals.
And in this situation, she's still talking and she's got to stop. And Heidi will tell you she should have stopped here. She's going to volunteer a whole bunch of information. She just needs, you never talk to cops. Never. It never ends well.
Yep.
Bring her here. She just ate. We were sitting here watching NCIS.
Yep.
Hi. Where's her?
Was she a preemie?
She was a week early.
Week early, okay.
Yeah,
So
she was a week early.
I mean nothing.
This is going to make me emotional because I hear how much they love this baby.
7.7, 7.8.
Hi. Good morning, Poopsie. Good morning. Good
So
morning.
yeah, so I can see the cleft lip. Okay.
Yeah. So
Um,
and she.
Wait, you're sitting right there. It's easier to see.
Okay. That needs to be changed today.
Yeah.
To make sure that everything is.
I'm
I'm not
sure
trying to be a
someone's
bitch, but when you walk in here acting like that, and the doctors won't listen. So baby had problems in utero gaining weight too.
Okay.
And we tried to get Dr. Cooper to listen to that. We also tried to get Dr. Cooper to listen to Kayla has C6. She's not big. She never has been big.
Okay.
Good job. You done?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, nothing's been done with the scale. Matter of fact, the day that they had us come upstairs the first time, they
Stop
had us do
talking.
it, and the guy stood outside and did nothing. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay.
Now, I want to point out that this Trisket, I don't know who he is. We're still trying to figure out where he's at. I don't know if you guys could see. He's got his cell phone out. And the way he's holding it is, if you've ever done any surreptitious recording, audio or video, I'm pretty sure he's recording right now. If you watch this, I've watched this over and over and over and over again. I am pretty sure that Trisket, man, boy, child, Trisket is recording at least audio, if not video. And so if this is his personal cell phone, we need to find him and we need to get data requests out there so that we can find out if he's got this video or audio, whatever it might be. Just like we have Audrey using her personal cell phone to make phone calls to a doctor to try and show some sort of emergent circumstance here. So we need to find Tristan. We need to find this guy. And we need data off of his phone, because if he was using it for work-related issues, anything that he gathered that was related to this work, to this case, is subject to data practice requests. But if you watch how he's holding this phone, it's pretty clear he's recording.
There you go.
This needs to be washed. Hayden,
How is
I mean,
how much is she eating
4 to 5 ounces, sometimes 3, just depends.
on
not a
at a
big-
setting or on
Okay, so if you overfeed her, she'll
throw up?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like Kayla, she does not eat a lot.
Okay.
This is like completely not okay.
Stop talking, Heidi.
Like there was no reason to bring the ambulance. And Dr. Culver told us the weekend, Melissa was in the truck when Kayla took the call.
If this is you
Like,
and
they
this
don't
Is that the
listen.
same doctor that was?
Do
Yes, and
not
she
talk.
won't be the baby. I guarantee you that will not be the baby's doctor any longer.
Okay.
Because this is ridiculous.
Is she a pediatric
No,
or
she's not.
she's
She's
ENT? Okay.
Ear, nose, and throat.
Okay. Who's your pediatric doctor?
They've been seeing somebody at OMC because when we first brought Hayven in at a week, she was like, you need to stop breastfeeding. You need to give her formula so she gains weight. They've been on this kick to get Kayla to put the baby on formula or do the G-tube so the baby gains weight for the surgery. They have never set a surgery date. That's why we went, Hayden, who was that person we talked to yesterday?
Jeff said the name too. I think it was something like Kylie or.
Yeah, so we went to the office at Mayo yesterday because it's constant appointments.
Okay.
Constant appointments.
Okay.
No, listen, he's questioning them right now. He's going to start questioning them. The second a cop asks any questions, shut up. Shut up before they ask questions. Shut up. Don't let him in your house. But he's going to start questioning them, and he's going to try and use this against them.
And it's 5-minute appointments. Come in and get weighed.
So they're just weight check appointments.
Weight check appointments, most of them, yes.
Are you making those weight check appointments?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Matter of fact, they tried to pull some bullshit saying that we didn't check in. There was 3 appointments that day. They made us wait in the lobby.
Was that at OMC or?
No, it was at Mayo.
Mayo. Okay.
Like they've been doing shady stuff. They said that we were playing with the scale. There's no way she could gain a pound in a week.
Yeah. We don't really see a picture of ambulance at location.
Okay.
The ambulance has arrived on scene. Heidi, anybody else, if you find yourself in this situation, once again, I can't say it enough. Shut up. You do not talk to the government. The government will screw you. That's all they do.
Like, yeah. You need to wash up that breast pump. This one's got to be charged.
But I'm looking at Heidi. I know with EMS, I just want to get a set of vitals.
No, that's
if I'm
fine.
able to.
I just want to get a set of vitals. And when they get the vitals, folks, you guys are it's going to blow your mind. And by the way, we have a written report from the EMS that not only were the baby's vitals good, they were perfectly, not only were they okay, they were perfectly within the norm for a child of the of Hayven's age at this moment. But they were also having problems with the social worker, Audrey. That bitch was causing problems everywhere. And once again, we got Mr. Trisket here. Amish hairface. Clearly recording.
I just want to
And
see
if
a
the vitals are good,
baseline
can
and
she
see.
take her in?
I will discuss that and.
I'm not, like, this is ridiculous. She told Kaylin the weekend.
Okay.
She told Kaylin on a weekend. But now they're going to say, oh, that we messed with the scale. We didn't touch the scale. They've always weighed her. The first time that I weighed her was when she gained the pound.
Shut up, Heidi.
And actually, the guy stood out there. He wouldn't even come in there because I was like, how do you work this thing?
Yeah, he didn't even come into the room.
Was that for just the weight check or an actual appointment?
No, the weight check. Or
Okay.
the appointment when we met with Dr. Colford.
Okay.
Like, Kayla stopped listening to Julie and she didn't want OT. She didn't like Julie.
Okay.
She kept.
This is a perfect example. Shut up. Heidi, I know you're trying to help. If you find yourself in this situation, just like Heidi is, shut up. What did she just say? Kaylin stopped listening to Julie or whatever her name was. No, give no information. Give none. You give no information. You are not obligated to give any information to cops at all, especially in this situation.
I'm trying to tell Kayla how to nurse her. And Kayla's like,
look at his eyes too, by the way. You look at Triscuit's eyes here, you know, look at Mr. Amish hair face. He is completely disconnected right now. His one focus is remaining as quiet as possible to get as much of what's being said on audio and video. We need to find him, and we need this audio.
this isn't okay.
Okay. Okay.
I want to be able to nurse my child how I nurse her.
Yeah.
So it's been a control thing
Since the beginning.
since the beginning. Like they
And there's not, you know, yeah,
the only
you
thing
can.
that's different is, yes, is she a small baby? Kayla has C6. Kayla's always been smaller, but you know that.
Yeah.
C6 kids don't gain weight.
No.
Not until they're older, and Kayla's 4'11". You know, go back and look at the medical records. She had come in utero gaining weight. Their last ultrasound, baby was only 5'10". So after, and this is what I was trying to explain to Aubrey.
Which was a couple days before birth.
Right. We were trying to explain to Aubrey, but nobody wants to listen.
I want to say something here too about this young man. What they do to him, when you find out what they do to this poor guy, the accusations against him made by law enforcement and by the county, what they force him to do to prove he's dad, they targeted this family. You know, I have a lot of respect for Heidi. I have a lot of respect for Caden and Hayven. Love for Hayven, that's poor baby. I have a lot of respect for Caden. I have a lot of respect for Kaylin. And it breaks my heart what they do to this young man.
Is so we went to the WIC office after Hayven was released from the hospital. Hello. So when we went to the WIC office after she was released, she was 5 pounds by autism and was 18 inches long.
Okay.
You don't make that big of a mistake.
Yeah.
And they did. So we questioned.
Cute little one.
Wait.
What's her name?
You want to shut that door?
Close the door so it flies.
Well, hello there, Miss EMT. I'm sorry, that was terrible.
Don't come in there. I'm just looking.
I never get the nice EMTs when I got to deal with EMTs. She's so kind and sweet. I always get this guy. That's what I get.
And just to get a vitals check on the little one.
Yeah.
Just to see if there's anything, say, you guys here or anything.
I'll grab it.
Yeah. Get the little bag because we got to get the little stuff. So just vitals check.
Just a vital check right now to see if there's anything concerning.
And who's baby's mom? You. Hi. Hi, cutie pie. She's got pretty blue eyes.
We'll grab
The
our
first
little
pediatrician. So the first pediatrician we saw, we took her in there,
Heidi, shut up.
and we had met with Dr. Miller, which was the orthodontics, right away.
Okay.
And that morning, we went to the
Over here is the chief of police, and we're going to be dealing with him. We'll be dealing with this piece of crap.
pediatrician, and this black lady just started screaming at Kayla about stop nursing her and give her formula. You need to take her back to the ortho team and get her a NAM. And we had just been there that morning.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this makes me so mad. Watch this. Triscuit face, Amish hair face, steps way back, lets the EMTs by. Watch what he does here. Watch very carefully. What is it about government employees, by the way? Why are they all so damn fat and out of shape?
We tried to force the G2. The first pediatrician.
Watch him here. Watch
So the
what he
first
does.
pediatrician we saw, we took her in there, and we
Heidi is speaking in softer tones now because there are people present. She's going to let them do their thing. So she's speaking in softer tones. She's talking to Robbie. And watch him. Look at the look on his face. Watch him. They know. He knows. They know they have this family right where they think they want them. EMTs don't give them the information that they want. But watch what he does here.
met with Dr. Miller, which was the orthodontics, right away.
Okay.
And that morning, we went to the pediatrician, and this black lady just started screaming at Kayla about stop nursing her and give her formula. You need to take her back to the ortho team and get her a NAM.
One, why would they want you to stop nursing your child? Nursing builds a bond, right? This is the way you're designed. This is the way you're created. Mothers are given breasts to nurse their child. It creates a bond, an unbreakable bond. Cannot be overcome. And you've got a nurse, or you have some medical professional screaming at Kaylin, stop nursing your baby. Why? We've got to break that bond. This child needs to be a ward of the state. We've got to break that bond. But now watch, like I said, watch this beta male pansy. Look at how he's holding his phone. Look at it. Look at it closely and watch what he does here.
And we had just been there that morning, and they told us she didn't qualify for the NAM. So it's just been a nightmare and a roller coaster.
Okay.
So we stopped going to pediatrics there.
Okay.
So we went to OMC for pediatrics. She just got her shots last week.
What is the OMC been saying?
Yeah, that's all right. What's her middle initial?
Dr. O was just like, we don't watch her weight and just,
Okay.
like it's not. If I were to take her to Dr. Howell, and Dr. Howell knows Kaylin's history,
Yeah.
knowing that she's got C6, knowing that Kayla was a small baby, she's not gonna have a huge baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
And failure to thrive. This baby rolls over. The one day we didn't have her strapped in.
This dirty son of a bitch, he's recording. And listen to Robbie, Officer Fat Freak. Oh man, this guy is so obese. I don't know how he stays in the law enforcement career field as fat as he is. If he ever has to chase somebody, he's gonna have a heart attack 10 steps in. Wait till you see his pictures. But anyway, this guy's recording. Heidi's talking. We're not hearing anything going on in the background. She's volunteering information. And Robbie is just like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally understand. Totally understand. Yeah. Oh, I'm on your side. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I just need vitals. I just need the vitals.
And she turned sideways in that. So I was like, yeah, no.
Okay.
She rolls from her belly to her back, from her back to her belly. Like, yeah.
She's laughing.
Yeah, she laughs. We've got videos of her. Like, the stuff that they're telling Kayla, and this is where Kayla got depressed, is they were telling Kayla, she's not going to coo, she's not going to talk. Like, all the stuff that she was saying that Kayla's not, that Hayven's not going to do. Like, and Kayla's like, you know what, I don't want to hear this anymore. I don't want Julie involved.
But this is what the medical doctors are saying.
And now the chief is weighing in. So we know that he's well aware. He's been informed of what's going on, which means this conversation has been happening between social services and the St. Charles Police Department. The chief is in on this crap. And this guy, he's still over here keeping his mouth shut and recording. Good little government agent. You are a piece of crap.
Doctors are saying, not just her.
No,
The medical doctors.
Jose, I was kind of explaining it to Robbie because he kind of came in halfway through. So
That
they're
was
saying
awesome,
that
Heidi,
she's
by
not
the way.
going to
That
do
was
their
freaking
question.
hilarious.
And if not, it's okay.
So
And then, yeah,
the problem is occupational therapy. Kayla told her last 2 weeks ago that she didn't want her involved anymore because every time we went in there, she was giving her a different bottle, telling her, try this, try that. And Kayla's like, no, we have the bottles that she likes. We're not changing anything.
Okay, perfect. And any
So, yeah.
But those bottles
I'm gonna get a signature from you.
are they pre-made bottles? Are they regular? Just already
Okay.
the ones that are up there, right?
So-
The Advent ones or those not
that's
Advent?
brown
Your
one.
decisions on everything.
So basically, Haven didn't qualify.
And what
Officer Robbie Flurkey or Flaherty or whatever he is, he's probably jonesing. He probably wants to take a good pull off that bottle because this guy doesn't look like he's ever walked past anything that involves food and not like shoved it in his face. I'm going to be putting his pictures up on the community page on my YouTube channel. So yeah, be looking for that. This guy is the epitome of a fat, overweight government vampire feeding off the system.
For a meal because her cleft is not that big in her mouth.
Yep.
Basically, it's incomplete unilateral cleft.
and then
So this is her bottles,
This
her nipples.
still recording's got me so
This
mad.
is the disc that goes in. This is what Julie gave her. So this is just a normal Dr. Brown bottle. At times, Haven takes the bottle without the disc. This is the special needs bottle that Julie brought her. So you have to squeeze it into the baby's mouth, which Haven chokes on this. So we don't use this. So, hold on. So this is how this bottle operates. You have to squeeze it right here
Yep.
to get the air to come in, to get the water to come down, or the formula or milk. So then you gotta squeeze it, otherwise it doesn't come out. It does not come out if you're sucking on it. So we weigh her every morning and every night. We weigh her naked, we weigh her in a diaper. But every time we go there, it's a different level, different floor. We've been on the 4th floor, the 12th floor, the 16th floor. It's a different scale every time.
Okay.
Yes, sure. Yeah, no, she was not seen. She was weighed. Just weighed. No.
No.
Yeah.
Got 30 seconds left on this video, and we're not going to watch the second video. until
Yesterday
next
they
week.
said 7-1, but we just weighed her in front of Robbie and she was 7-7.
7-7.
That EMS team is doing a phenomenal job.
You said the battery didn't
At least start on that paperwork.
Catch that?
Start on that paperwork.
Yep. Catch that?
7-7.
Listen to him here. This is going to show you they already had this set up. They already had this set up. They already knew before they ever walked into this house, before they had any conflict between Audrey and Heidi. This fat pig, this fat leech, welfare recipient cop already knew what he was going to do. Listen very close to this fat son of a bitch.
You said the battery didn't
At least start on that paperwork. We're gonna start on that paperwork.
Yep.
You at least just have that written out quick here. We're gonna start on that paperwork at least, Audrey. I apologize if I hit you here.
You're going to want to tune in for the next stream that we do on this, because we're going to see even more. And the first comment on the video the next time is demonstrably unlawful on the part of this fat pig, St. Charles, Minnesota Police Department Officer Robbie Flaherty. The chief was in on it. Flaherty was in on it. They had conspired ahead of time to kidnap baby Hayven without exigent circumstances. Folks, When I tell you you don't talk to cops, when I tell you that you never volunteer information to cops, this is why Heidi knows this. I've lectured Heidi enough. I've lectured Caden. I've lectured Haven, or not Haven. I haven't lectured Haven. I would like to hold Haven, is what I'd like to do. Sometime I would like to be able to hold that little baby in my hands, in my arms. And apologize to her on behalf of every liberty loving, natural rights embracing American patriot for the hell that she has been put through because we have let this system get out of hand. I have lectured Heidi, and I have lectured Caden, and I have lectured Kaylin in my own ways. You don't cooperate. You're not obligated to take part in any investigation. And this was an investigation, and it was warrantless. It was non-emergent. They decided long before any of this that they were going to take Haven and rip her from the arms of the people that love her the most and give her to people who have no concern for anything other than the paycheck that they get from the county, the state, and the federal government. Because they don't care about you. They target people that they think are low IQ. They target people that they think are low information. They target people that they think are poor. They target people that they think are worthless parts of society that no one's going to care about. Well, you know what? I'm probably never going to be these people are never going to want to hang out with me. The Heidis and the Cadens and the Kalins are they're never going to want to, get together with me. I'm not the kind of person that people want to hang out with. I'm not the kind of person that people want to spend time with. And that's fine. I'm an introvert. I don't like spending time with people. But they target people like this because they think that they're easy and that no one cares. Well, I got news for you. I care. You bastards. I care more than you could possibly imagine, and there are people out there that care even more than I do that are never going to meet this family, that are never going to meet these people. They're never going to have the chance to hold Kaylin. Or hold Haven. And someday, Jose, someday, Robbie, I'm going to stand in front of you face to face, and I'm going to call you what you are. You're corrupt vampire hogs, vampire pigs. Someday, Audrey, I'm going to meet you, and I'm going to tell you what I think of you face to face. It's not a threat. It's a promise. I don't believe in aggression. I don't believe in violence, but I do believe in free expression. And I'm going to tell you all, Chief, I'm going to tell you, Jose, I'm going to tell you, Robbie. I'm going to tell you, Trisket. I'm going to tell you, Audrey. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of you. I'm going to tell you exactly what you are. You know, the conservatives, the normie cons out there will talk about people who are on government assistance, and they'll call them welfare recipients, and they'll call them waste of society. The only thing that is a waste of taxpayer, wage slave, tax cattle dollars are cops and social workers and pretty much anybody else that works for the government. Especially cops and social workers. You are the dregs of society. And you do what you do because no one else would hire you to do a decent person's job. Because decent people wouldn't do what you did to this family. Decent people wouldn't do what you did to baby Hayven. And on a philosophical level, we are coming for you. And we are going to use you to teach the rest of society how not to deal with the government. Make sure that you share this out. Make sure that you let people know what's going on. We have so many other parts of the story to tell. And if you want to watch the full videos from Robbie, Officer Fat Pig, Flurky, you can become a channel member and watch it. And once the whole story is done, I will be releasing it. But right now it's only available to channel members. And I have sent requests out to big platforms to cover this, and we will be releasing that video to them if they respond. And I mean, when I say big platforms, I mean big platforms. Can't promise anything. Can't promise any special attention. I'm a no one. I'm a tiny little nobody in the grand scheme of things. But we are going to try and shine even more light on this. If you haven't yet, subscribe. If you have subscribed and you like what I do and you want to help me keep doing it, hit that membership button. If you want to become a show producer, pick the top level of support. Like I said, you can come back. You can hit the super chat. You can hit super thank you. You can hit the hype button. Hit the hype button. That'll help get this in the algorithm. What's more important is less about supporting me, is getting this story out for other people to see it. The corruption in this story is all over just the video that you saw tonight. So, my friends, until next time, fight for your liberty. It is yours. Fight for your freedom. It belongs to you. Justice for baby Hayven. Let's bring her home. Sic Semper. Tyrannus.
We are going for liftoff in T-minus 30. Stand by for further instructions, Minnesota Black Robe Regiment. Secondary guidance systems engaged. Minnesota Black Robe Regiment, it will be on my mark. All systems are let go. All systems are let go. Minnesota Black Robe Regiment, you are over the target. You are authorized to fire at will.